G'day mates. Well, I told you in my last video that we were going to do I had a controversial video on footwear coming up. So this is going to be it. But first I want to talk about my new hat. I got this hat, I don't know, last weekend, I believe. I've been looking for one for a long time that I liked. It's the Backpack Traveler hat from BC Hats. It's actually made by Bill Connor in Byron Bay, Australia. I found it in the weirdest place ever at the alligator farm in St. Augustine, Florida. But anyway, came across them. It was my birthday, and I decided to treat myself. The nice thing about the hat is it's crushable, so you can fold it up. You can put it in your backpack, whatever you want to do. Crush it up. It's going to pop back out to its original shape. It's comfortable. It's made of 100% leather, like I said, handmade in Australia, and it's going to be my go-to backpacking hat. I think this hat will make it with me on the trail. I had a ball cap that you've seen me. I have a Tennessee Volunteers ball cap and also a Condor ball cap, but I think I'm going to trade them out for my BC Hats Backpack Traveler hat. So anyway, that's that. Now let's get to footwear. I want to preface this video by saying that I have been wearing minimalist footwear for about the last 10 years. If you read my blog, I did a blog post on there that kind of gave away the subject of this video, that I will be wearing sandals on the Appalachian Trail next year. But like I said, I've been wearing minimalist footwear for about 10 years, and you don't want to jump into this and start hiking big miles in minimalist footwear or sandals. You're going to hurt yourself if you do. Your heels are going to rebel against you, and also your calves. You have to teach yourself how to walk again, pretty much, with your stride, because we are heel strikers when we walk now. So our heel hits the ground first, and our foot rolls forward onto the ball of your foot. With minimalist footwear, you can't do that because there's no heel padding. Minimalist means that there's no arch support and there's no heel drop. So basically, it's just a straight piece across the bottom of the shoe with no padding. So if you're banging your heels on the ground first, you're going to know it, and you're going to change your stride. It actually automatically changes your stride for you. Your body's going to automatically do it to keep you from hurting. So I'm going to be wearing sandals. I am going to go with the Xero Shoes. The Xero Shoes, they're the TheTrek lightweight sport sandal. They retail for about, I'm looking at my thing here, I want to say they're about $70. It doesn't say on my shipping label. No, actually, no, they're not. The other brand, the other sandals were 70. I think these were 59. But anyway, either way, here is one of the sandals. It weighs, the pair of sandals weighs 15.8 ounces, so a little under a pound. There's the tread on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. I had to switch videoing spots because in my hiker den, the sun was coming in through the window too much and putting everything out. It's just a very basic sandal. Has two adjustments. It has an adjustment up here to go around the top of your ankle, and then a back adjustment to tuck your heel in, and then your straps adjust as necessary. The one thing I love about these sandals is that they're so lightweight and they're so flexible. You can really feel the ground. Now a lot of you are going to say, well, what about rocks and stuff? Well, you're going to step on rocks. Yes, you're going to feel rocks more, and you're going to feel a lot more of the ground. You just have to learn. You're going to walk lighter when you're wearing these, and you're also going to pay more attention to where you put your feet. I have stepped on rocks before, and it hurts a little bit, but you just adjust and move on. Another thing that people have asked me is, what about ankle support? Since I've been wearing minimalist shoes for the last 10 years or so, I haven't really had any shoes with ankle support, so my ankles are pretty strong. And if you read the blog article, another thing that happens when you're wearing shoes like this is you can anticipate your ankle rolling. You'll actually feel your ankle start to roll, and your body will automatically adjust to keep your ankle from rolling. I can say that in the last 10 years that I've been wearing these, I have never rolled my ankle. I felt it start to roll before, but then you just correct for it and you move on. These are very flexible. You can actually take and roll them up. Just gives you an idea about how flexible they are. The soles on them are a Vibram type sole that Xero Shoes guarantees for 5,000 miles. They say that these soles, that the soles, the bottom of the shoe, the actual rubber, will last about 5,000 miles. I think they're going to work great. I've put a few miles on them so far, and they're comfortable. One of the reasons that I'm going with a sandal is the fact that there's less spots, there's less contact spots between the shoe and your foot to cause blisters. I don't foresee any problems with blisters in these because it's so open. I mean, the only real contact points are here, here, these two up here, and then your heel. Those are the only contact points that could possibly rub raw and cause a blister, maybe across the top. But like I said, they're comfortable. You don't even know that you're wearing them. Another thing that came up that another person asked me is, what about stubbing my toes? Well, you're going to stub your toes. It's going to happen. Yes, a regular shoe or a closed-toed shoe is going to protect you more, but this makes you more aware of where you're stepping. You just have to pay attention a little bit more to where you're putting your feet. Will I stub my toe? Probably. Is it going to cause me pain? Probably, but I'm just going to have to deal with it and move on. I think the benefits outweigh the risks. Another benefit of these is your feet are going to be drier. They're going to dry out quickly. If you wear them barefoot, then your foot is just going to be out in the air, and that's good for it. And they're going to dry out quick. If they get wet, you just hang them up and dry them out. I'm going to actually take an extra pair of these on the trail with me, which is going to add about 1 pound to my pack weight, but I think it's going to be worth it just in case something happens. Or if I need to dry out a pair, I can hang them off the outside of my pack, dry them out, and keep moving on with a dry pair of shoes. I'm actually bringing 2 pair of Darn Tough socks. I don't know if you guys saw these or not. I think I posted them on Facebook, but they're the Appalachian Trail Conservancy Darn Tough socks. I have 2 pairs of them. I'll be bringing those, and on cold days or when I feel I need a pair of socks, I'll be throwing them on and wearing them with the sandals. Another thing that I'm bringing with me, I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to take them with me or not yet, is a pair of neoprene socks. These are Randy's Son neoprene socks. I just got them from Amazon. I haven't tried them out yet. Watched some reviews on YouTube, and they seem to work fairly well. But if I'm really worried about keeping my eye, I might take these with me. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might just take 2 pairs of Darn Tough socks, and then another pair of, I think, Smart Wool socks that I already had to use for sleeping socks. Haven't decided on the neoprene socks yet. And if anybody has any ideas of whether I should take the neoprene socks or not, or experience, let me know. I definitely appreciate it. But there it is, the Xero Shoes TheTrek lightweight sandal, 15.8 ounces per pair, about $59 for the pair of them. Xero Shoes is a great company to work with. I actually bought I have another pair of Xero Shoes that I wear to work and just use for around town. And when I first ordered them, I ordered the wrong size, and they were real quick to get me the right size out. And I sent the ones that I had that were the wrong size back, and they were, great. Also, I am very confident that they will, if something happens on the trail and I blow out a sandal or something, that they'll be quick to get me another pair. So yeah, I'd like to hear your comments. Let me know what you think. I know a lot of people are going to think I'm crazy. I've already heard that quite a bit, that you're crazy for wanting to wear sandals on the trail. But I think the benefits of less friction points to cause blisters, and the fact that I don't have to worry about my feet being wet, are going to outweigh any of the negatives, especially the wet feet. That bothers me. I don't like walking around in wet feet. So yeah, I'm going to be taking them on some hikes here pretty soon. Like I said, I put a few miles around town on them. I haven't had them out in the woods yet. But I think they're going to work out great. They got decent traction on the bottom, and we'll see. I could be totally wrong. You never know. That's one of the beauties of Hike Your Own Hike, is do your own thing. And if they totally fail and they're not going to work, I can always get another pair of shoes while I'm out on the trail. So that's it. Yeah, that's all I got. I got a couple hikes coming up, I think on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. Thursday is my next day off work. I think I'm going to go out and do a few miles on one of the local trails. And I have all my gear together except for the spot. I'm just waiting on buying the spot because I don't really need it right now. And when I buy it, you have to sign up for a year subscription for their service. And I want to make sure I don't start that year subscription. So it's going to run out while I'm on the trail next year. So I probably won't start that till December or January. But other than that, I have all my gear. Been testing out my hammock system in the backyard. We had a couple of cool nights. Seems to work great. Really looking forward to getting out there. The hardest part right now is the waiting. I think I have 5.5 months left before I take my first step, and time is dragging. But holidays are coming up, so hopefully they'll come up quick and pass quick, and I'll be on the trail before you know it. So anyway, I'll put the links to Xero Shoes and to BC Hats down below in the comments. Yeah, please give the video a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have more videos coming out, and then once I get on the trail, I'll be posting some videos from there as well. So thanks for following, thanks for checking out my video, and we'll talk to you soon. Grumpy Gramps out.